Hi everybody, welcome back. My name's Alison, the online piano and the online violin tutor. Today in this video I'm going to test how silent violins really are, or electric violins, and I'm going to put it to the test. So about a year or so, a couple of years ago, I did a similar test like this with the Ultra practice mute, where I put the mute on in the room, played a little bit so you could hear how loud it was going to be, and then I actually took the camera directly outside my door with the door shut, played again so you could hear, and then I took the camera even further to the back of my house so you could hear what the Ultra practice mute, or how loud it was going to be. Now I know some of you like electric violins and you like the fact that they're silent or near enough silent, but before you purchase them you've got no idea really how loud they are. So maybe some of you are living with housemates, or you're in student accommodation, or you've got neighbours that are fairly close to you, etc, and thin walls. And an electric violin or a silent violin could actually be the answer to that. But I guess you guys want to know, how loud is a silent violin? So this is a black Cecilio electric violin. I'll put a link to which one this violin actually is, but this is just a Cecilio electric violin that I just happen to have to hand. And just to the right of me, I've actually got some speakers here, and I've got it plugged in there just so you can hear how loud. So hopefully you can hear that. I'm just going to play a quick little bit to you just so you can hear it with the speakers, and then I will take the speakers off. I'll unplug everything so you can hear just the sound that's going to be coming out of the violin. Then, as I say, I'll take you out of the room. So this is with the sound coming out of the speakers that I've got next to me. Okay, so that's with the speakers on. What I'm going to do is, you can see that the violin is on with the red light there. I'm going to switch that off. So you just heard it switch off there, and I'm going to play it again. So there's going to be no amplification coming out of this violin. All you're hearing is the sound that's literally coming out the violin itself. Okay, so I'm going to keep the camera rolling while I take the camera outside, close the door and play again. There's nothing plugged into the violin now, so I'll just play it without the violin plugged in. And please excuse any mess that you might see in my room, but today is a filming day. I'm going to take you a little bit further back in my house and take you in the other room like I did before. And I'm going to close the door again. Okay, so I'm going to close this door and the other door. Okay, so I just kept the camera rolling throughout that whole thing. I honestly have absolutely no idea how much or how little you can hear from that, but I honestly don't think it isn't actually that loud in the room. And I think maybe when I had you right outside this door, I think you could probably hear a little something, but I think when I took you further back, you could see how much further back you were going. And then when I shut the second door, I shut this door as well to my room, and then I played exactly the same thing. I honestly don't think you're going to be able to hear me from my back room, but hopefully that gives you some idea of the level of sound. But don't forget, folks, that you can use headphones with that as well. So sometimes the sound that you're actually getting from the violin just on its own isn't really enough, and you shouldn't really be playing with just that sound. But if you can put headphones on, which 9 times out of 10 you normally can with electric violins, then you'll get a much better sound from those headphones, and obviously the sound that you can hear me playing is what everybody else is going to hear. The subscriber that did actually ask me to do this video, I'm sorry I can't remember who you were, but the subscriber that asked me to do this video asked me also whether it was worth using the ultra practice mute with the electric violin. I haven't done that today, and I'm not going to do that today mainly for the main reason is that I just don't think you need it. I think the sound that you get from the electric violin is quite sort of muted anyway, and I think muting that even further is just going to mean the sound is going to be very, very difficult to hear in terms of tone, in terms of pitch. So I think having the ultra practice mute or any other practice mute on top of the electric violin that isn't plugged in is probably going to be a bit of a mistake, and I think will hinder your playing and your listening overall. And honestly, I think that when I was even outside, just directly outside this room just here, I don't think it's going to be enough to kind of bug anybody or annoy anybody at the very least anyway. Or if it is, it's just going to be a slight kind of buzz, or, you know, sort of slight buzzy violin sort of sound that somebody might hear. So there we go. I guess I'll find the answer myself once I've edited this video. But there we go. I hope this has put this to the test. I hope this helps you for sound-wise, anybody that might be thinking of buying an electric violin over an acoustic violin, and even an acoustic violin with the ultra practice mute. I still think this is probably quieter than an acoustic violin with the ultra practice mute, but I'll let you guys be the judge of that. So I hope this video has been helpful. Let me know in the comments. Anyway, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.